Language enables us to speak with each other and to share knowledge. It also enables us to precise our thoughts and feelings. It shapes people's personal identities and establishes behavioral norms because it expresses and reinforces society. Culture, on the other hand, is a belief and institution of a population that are passed down from generation to generation. While society is a group of people that have a common traditions and shares the same interests. Now, why do we need to study these three together? What is its importance to us? Language is an essential part of the cultural preconditions underlying societal development, since it does not only reflects and expresses facts and observations, but also shapes attitudes and behavior. Join me and let's explore the topics about language, culture, and society. The 5 macro skills are listening, speaking, reading, writing, and viewing. Communicative competence is the ability of a person to communicate effectively in all types of speech activity. In prescriptive, you need to follow a certain rule. It tells us what should be said and what should not be said, while descriptive tells us how language is used, not how it should be used. Pidgin is a simplified form of language which is used for people who use the same language, and Creole is the language that simplifies and forms different language into a new one. Macro is the study of concepts connected to language in any way, and micro-linguistics is the study of processes in the abstract without regard for the definition or global content of linguistic expressions. It is a branch of linguistics. Halliday's language function gives us the ability to communicate thoughts, ideas, and feelings with others as quickly as possible. Oral versus written. Oral language is originally meant to be listened to and sound conversational. Choice of words must be straightforward, more casual, and more repetitive. Written language is more formal, but has a larger vocabulary. Synchronic is the study of language at any given point in time. Diachronic is the study of language through different periods in history. Philippine English, it is any variety of English that is native to the Philippines. Linguistic universal is a statement that is true for all natural language. Universal grammar, ability to learn grammar, is built into the human brain from birth regardless of language. Standard English is the English that has respect to spelling, grammar, pronunciation, and vocabulary is substantially uniform. English versus Englishes. World Englishes are accents of English established by non-native speakers. The plural form Englishes illustrates how diverse English is today. This term refers to a varieties of English found in the diverse social-linguistic context. Features on Human Language by Hockett was established for us to characterize human language and set it apart from animal communication. Common language are the words or phrases that are commonly understood by a group of people. Multilingualism is the use of more than one language by an individual speaker or by a group of speakers. An experiment on language and animals, the comparative understanding of language evolution. The study of animal communication is crucial. This is especially true for aspects involved in externalization, such as vocal learning, voice perception, and gestural communication. First language versus second language. A child studying his native language is said to be doing first language acquisition. Learning another language is said to be doing second language acquisition. This way in acquiring language is very important. It can have a good impact on their communities since they are able to interact with people from diverse linguistic groups more easily. Native language versus mother tongue versus foreign language. We all know that native language and mother tongue are commonly learned through to originate from our primary caregiver, the one who took care of us the most when you were a child, generally mother. Foreign language means of learning of a non-native language outside of the environment where it is commonly spoken. Non-human communication and transmission in animal language. Language is considered to be a very complex form of communication that occurs among the human race. It is a set of verbal and non-verbal conventions that humans use to express their ideas and wants. Animals, or more specifically non-humans, also exhibit communicational behaviors, such as a dog waving its tail excitedly or a bird singing to attract the opposite sex. The language, culture, and society subject help us to know how language's use relates to a number of societal issues as well as different cultural contexts. This subject concentrates on the role of language in relation to the following topics: politics, media, climate change, poverty, migration, business, and norms. Different approaches, theories, and methods are used to illustrate the concepts through a variety of cultural and societal settings. As an aspiring teacher someday, what is the importance of studying language, culture, and society? In order to focus on native language and culture, cultural fluency needs to be stressed. This is important for language learners because they will eventually teach others. Language teachers have long known that learning a second language necessitates learning about a different culture. This helps students develop the communication skills and self-assurance needed for social, travel, and professional situations to encounter a foreign culture firsthand in order to sympathize with a wider range of people and to increase one's capacity for appreciating the variety of human experiences is in fact one of the main motivations for learning a language. Culture and language are learned simultaneously by the most successful language learners. Therefore, teaching language and teaching culture cannot be separated. Nelson Mandela said, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. But if you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart." Mandela isn't talking about the native language. He's referring to the language of our soul, the language we use to see and understand life.